Today this could be the greatest sandwich of my life. Every so often, we make a recipe where you just know before you even buy the ingredients from the shop that you just want to fall to your knees and thank the world that you can actually make it. You're not a dog. Oh yeah, he's in heaven right now. He wants another one. These are some pumpkin and peanut butter air fryer dog bites that I made for him. He loves them. But anyhow, a French dip sandwich, also known as a beef dip, is a hot sandwich consisting of sliced roast beef on a French baguette. And that's the French baguette. That is the only thing that makes it French. There's some like sort of drama with this, folks. Apparently there's two different restaurants in America that claim that they invented the French dip sandwich and very similar recipes. Both in Los Angeles, Cole's Pacific Electric Buffet and Philippe the Original. At Philippe's, the roll that we make is dipped in the hot beef juices, the whole thing submerged, right? Which they describe as serving wet. That sounds insane, a little bit messy, and I'm gonna try that. But the other way, which is how I first saw this, you actually dunk it in the juices as and when you want with a serving pot. So we need to work on our beef first of all. I've got a roasting joint here that I'm gonna season with pepper, and I hope this is selling it. This is gonna be amazing. This is a beef roasting joint. It's quite expensive, but I really don't care today. I want this. So I'm just gonna brush it in oil because we're gonna sear it, but we're gonna put some pepper on it anyway. I apologize if you're vegetarian. You could actually do it with mushrooms. If you really slow cook mushrooms, they get a really nice steaky texture. That fooled me once in a restaurant, it was amazing. Mrs. B played a prank on me. Oh my gosh. I always feel temporarily like a waiter whenever I use this. Heat on, pan down. I've gotta say, Boston was like when I got that out of the packaging a minute off camera, his eyes lit up. He was like, oh. So all we're gonna do is keep turning this. We're just trying to sear it, okay, and brown it all sides. Today this could be the greatest sandwich of my life. Oh my gosh. I kept turning it to get some good color on there. I really just want to eat that now. This is where it gets lazy. That's the hard work done, apart from eating it. Is that hard work? No, it's not. Folks, this is my crock pot, aka the slow cooker, and it needs a name, right? We've got Tuck, we've got Glenda the blender, and I feel like this should be called Betty, as in Betty Crock Pot. So let's get this thing. Look at that, oh my gosh. We'll bring it straight in to the slow cooker. Down you go, wow. And now we're gonna take this to Flavor Town. First up, I've got some just random herb mix. This is where we are actually Tom Cruising it, okay? We're winging it. Boom! I've got some beef stock. Just take stock of that, look at that. French onion soup, which was surprisingly hard to find. It was like I was playing Where's Wally a little bit. Ooh. Oh my gosh, there's onion in it anyway, I forgot that. I'm actually putting onions in anyway, but those onions, we're gonna put the onion in, but really rough so we can put that, hopefully it'll come to the surface in the sandwiches. Oh, oh. Well, we're not gonna be short of onions, are we?
Were you really surprised that there was onions in French onion soup?
Well, I thought they would be like whizzed up. But like having made it myself, I did make it chunky like that. That's a very good point. Thank you, Cam. When life gives you onions. Worcestershire sauce here, okay? Nice bit of tang, so we'll get some of those dashes on there. I really want to put mustard in this, but I'm not going to. We'll save that for the sandwich. That's a very optional choice. Beer. Ooh. Of course, you can enhance it, put some more seasoning, some other spices, like say the mustard, push the Worcestershire sauce, ketchup. Oh, actually, I just randomly found some garlic paste and I thought I can't be bothered to chop garlic, but I can be bothered to droop in some paste and it's fizzing away. Gonna halve these onions, just gonna dollop those in. Now, this is the lazy thing. If you wanna truly slow cook it, like about 8 hours, that's on a low power. We're gonna go high because I want to eat this immediately. I would quite happily stop the video right now and just drink it, like pour it over my head, but it's worth the wait. I can give it 4 hours, so high power. So yeah, I will see you in 4 hours, but in actual reality, I'm about to go up a hill whilst this cooks and try and warm something in a wireless microwave. You've already seen that though. Alrighty, we are back from the scene with the drone footage and all that stuff for the wireless microwave. If you've missed that video, do check it out. But we have got this amazing stench in this slow cooker right now. We've come in and it's not just a tangy beef smell. It's like all the flavors, the herbs developing, a lot of condensation on this glass. If that was one of my windows, I'd probably call out a double glazing specialist. Ooh, look at that. Gorgeous. Bobbing around, gonna prong that fork. That has gone in there so nicely. That is not done on its journey, okay? We're gonna take a knife and cut. Oh, wow, the string went, amazing. Well, I might as well get rid of that now. Oh no, did I just get that on the lens? Oh no. Cam, this wasn't supposed to happen with your help, honestly. But that is authentic, Barry. You know we're cooking good when there's either flour or some sort of foodie blob on the lens. So all I'm doing is taking some fairly thick cuts. Remember, whatever size cut you do here is what they'll be in your sandwich, and I want them to be quite chunky, if that's all right. Oh my God, I'm not even trying, and that is going through there, and it's gonna cook even more. I said this was gonna be a good day. I've toned down a little bit, only a little bit, because I got bitten by a horsefly on my foot. Blooming stung. You beauty. So there's some of the juices, we'll push them right back in, and look at that. Wow. That was like a roller coaster. Whoa! Lid going back on, boom. And look at that, starting to steam up already from that heat. Leave this again on the high heat for another hour, and those juices are gonna drive and soak into those slices you've just made. Oh my gosh, and we know that that isn't it. And the sauce that's all in, the juice, is it J-U-S? Juice. Is gonna be gorgeous to dunk in. It's in there. Huh, I'll see you in about an hour. We're gonna take this off now, and I would genuinely love to eat it just straight out of this, like some massive meaty soup. But no, we carry on the French dip quest. Ah. So these are my onions that I'm gonna use to go in the main sandwich. The other onions from the soup have given it crazy flavor. Beautiful. And then welcome to that crazy Netflix special show, Fishing for Beef Slices. Oh, straight into a bowl. Could put it in with the onions, but I want to separate it anyway. And I'm just going to keep building. Look at that. Oh, it is so tender as well. It wants to fall apart off of this. See you in a minute. All right, so this is completely optional, but I like the idea of this being fairly smooth for the dunking. So, that's so hot. Ah, that's on my leg. Ah, oh no. I just didn't want the gubbins in it. Ah, it's probably burning my worktop. There we go. Oh, and I don't mind there being the clumps of the herbs there and stuff. You know, we've got the onion in there, so we can keep that, but we've got onion going in anyway. I'll leave it up to you what you do. But remember, obviously I was a highly trained professional. I've done that loads of times. Be very careful. I just don't like the idea of dunking my sandwich into effectively a twig. Do you know what I mean? You've done your job. That is way smoother now, look at that. Absolutely stonking. So, just like that 80s power ballad, the heat is off. I've turned the heat off, but remember this vessel has been on for at least 4 hours. It's gonna be like a lovely warm bubble bath. Do not put your toe in. We're gonna dunk the sandwich in there, and it could still be so hot that it scalds me. That's my problem. Wait a little bit longer, but let's build it. Ooh. Baguette. Okay, so I've sliced it down the middle to open it up like that, some sort of crazy pirate treasure chest. This is some Dijon mustard. We might as well push the French. Don't mean physically, but some people didn't do this. It's like that song, It's My Party If I Cry If I Want To. It's my French dip. And I'm mustard if I je ne sais quoi. So we've got the beef, and I'm just gonna overlay it. And then these onions. This is some cheese, I think that's French, Port Salut, which I think means either wine, hello, or it's a port, there you go, hello, salut. We're pushing the French quite hard, considering this was an American thing, but I think we have to, you know? The only thing that's French is the baguette, but come on now. Now, this might be a little fancy. I'm gonna put a little bit of parsley in there to see if that merges with the cheese. Whoop. All right, into the oven to go just to start to melt that cheese and warm it all together. It's resting against the sides because, in case you just noticed, it might want to fall over. Right, shouldn't take long. And then we dunk. Look at that. all warmed up, and I love, and this was kind of like the USP for me, was that we dip it, we dunk it now, we bring it back to life, we return it to those juices that have made it so good. Melted the cheese, brought it together, and now it's dunk time. So there was 2 restaurants, Philippe's and Cole's, right? I believe Philippe did the wet sandwich thing, and it turns out, I read it wrong, he just dunks the bap and then builds it wet. We're just gonna dunk the whole thing in wet, which I don't really care. I think that sounds amazing. Whereas the Coles, you'd probably get it like this, and I'd imagine they give you some sort of dunking vessel, and you dunk away at your table, primarily with a bib on. You need a bib, but we're not bibbing. Here we go, dunking this in. Oh my gosh, that went everywhere. Wow, I am getting these juices everywhere, but look at that, how it's soaked right in to that baguette with the cheese, the Dijon, the onions, and of course that beef in there. Let's have a go at this. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Just feels like I'm sat on the Eiffel Tower at the actual top, looking over Paris, realizing that the only thing French was supposed to be the baguette, that I'm actually in LA in 2 restaurants arguing over whether I dunk like this, or of course, dunk the whole thing. But let's see what Mrs. B thinks. That is amazing. Very messy.
Do I just dunk it in?
Yes, you do. Oh, I don't know if you heard that, but I love that the baguette has kind of lightly toasted in the oven as well. Crunch.
That's very nice. It's like soft and crunchy at the same time.
Like eating an armadillo.
Can I keep eating?
Yes, you can keep eating. We're going to do the other way now, the wet one, which was supposed to apparently, like to say, just be the baguette, and then they put everything else in. But I love the idea of encasing it.
What, you're just going to dunk it in and then eat it?
Yeah. In it goes, my friend. Oh my goodness, look at that. I'm going to lift it out and it might dribble. Oh my goodness, look at that. Pass me that dish. Oh no. We rebuild it on the plate. Oh my gosh, this is going to be amazing. You've got to try that. You've got to try that. I feel like I've just eaten a drink.
Does it not taste the same?
No, it's softened and like merged together like one big community.
Oh.
That's amazing. That's like France in a mouthful.
Oh, I prefer it like that.
Yeah.
It's more like the flavours are in it more.
That's sensational. I think, yeah, I would love that. If that was out of the 2 in the restaurant, I think you just got to embrace it. A wet, yummy sandwich, but I wanted that dunking, but it's gone from dunking to fully bathing. And if you wanted to, you could go, I forgot that was hot. Okay, it's bearable. Encore une fois, what a lovely video that was. Delicious expedition of French Los Angeles inspired argumental in flavors. I am team dunk, like fully submerged, but that was still good. Polite restaurant first date territory, but once you pass that and you're married, submerge. I want to have a whole family around that, and you've all got baguettes and you're chucking it in there. Why not? Hey?
It's good, really good.
But you like that one still, yeah?
Yeah, I do, but I do prefer that one.
Yeah, it's just messy, right?
Yeah.
Thanks so much for watching, folks. We'll type the recipe up like this, and then what happens?
The video ends.
No, donkey sandwich, no, donkey sandwich, donkey in the bath. It's a nice for you.